everyone, it's Kechi, aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified for all future videos. And if you like what you see, please also hit the like button so I know to keep making content like this. We are here with another episode of Growing Up Genki, and we are sitting here in the living room with our matriarch of the family, Yume. So unfortunately, despite the fact that she made a wish to have a son, the last woohoo session she had did not produce a baby bump. So she's a little bit bummed about it. She actually did have a sad moodlet for a little bit, sad about how her wish didn't come true. So it definitely is impacting her that she is not with child right now, but she's honestly just trying to focus in on her knitting so that that can help take her mind off things. And she's just really hopeful that going forward that her and Hiro can produce a child. But it looks like Hana is home. So Hana is doing her homework and Yume is going to come in and help her out with that like she is wanted to do. But Yume is in good spirits now, but she's kind of been in a weird space lately. So she's still been keeping it secret from her mother that she wants to do some extreme sports, participating and doing stuff that's like on the mountaintop of Mount Komorebi. She's been keeping that secret, and she's just still unsure about whether or not she should share that. She kind of broke the ice with Hiro in the last episode just by putting the question out there of, hey, is there maybe a time that we might be able to climb the mountain? And, you know, Hiro kind of encouraged her. So that kind of propped the door open for her to be more open with her mother, but we'll see where that goes. For now, she's kind of mum on that. But the other thing that's been kind of on her mind is she's been getting some calls lately from not Yoshihiko. I don't know why I want to call him that. From Kiyoshi. So their nearest neighbors, the Itos, they live nearby, and lately they've been getting a whole lot of visits from Kiyoshi. And oh look, oh that's cute. Yume is gifting her some of those knitted socks. That's cute. I like that. I love them. She's gonna get dinner ready. But going back to the whole thing, Kiyoshi's been kind of hitting her up a lot lately. He's been texting her and whatnot, and it's kind of been making her feel a little bit weird because she's like, I don't know why Kiyoshi wants to talk to me so badly. Like, he's a teenager, I'm just a kid. Like, it's a little bit weird. Oh, that's cute. When I grow up. Look at that. See, she loves her mom so much. She likes to ask her advice on a lot of things. So it's cute. They do have like the most adorable relationship. But oh, good. That's cute. You may decide to make hot pot. So Hiro actually is working late tonight. So it's not going to be like the regular hot pot dinner that they normally have with the family. It's just going to be Yume and Hana right now. But it's okay. She really understands that Hiro is working really hard for the family to provide for them. So she understands that there are going to be some nights that he works late, and he's actually been working late a whole lot these past couple days. Mostly because Hiro's been feeling the pressure. He knows that Yume wants to grow their family and how important it is for her to bear them a son. And he wants to pick up his end of the bargain by making sure that they can afford more kids. Right now, they're a little bit struggling, and he hasn't really been forthright with Yume and letting her know that they're kind of super struggling. Even with their tiny family of 3, they're just kind of barely paying the bills every single time they come due. And he's a little bit worried of how the costs are going to increase with more children, because you have to think if this baby that they are wanting doesn't turn out to be the son, because Yume is content on just popping out the kiddos until they get the son. And if this next baby is not a boy, then it's like, how many more mouths am I going to have to feed? Are we going to be able to afford this? He's really stressed out, and he's been wearing himself ragged. But in the meantime, Yume does want to get in the mood of doing the whole woohoo action thing. So she's going to try on some lingerie to get in that spirit.
All right. Moon prism power makeup. Right. Moon prism power makeup.
she obviously didn't get to woohoo with Hiro last night because we are in the next day now. But she did want to try on some lingerie for when they try next. But we've got some new developments here because Hiro actually got to the promotion, which he's super excited about. He got promoted at his job, but also it looks like Kiyoshi's at their door again. So I don't know what that's about. Like I said, Kiyoshi's been hitting up the fam a whole lot lately. And it's a little bit weird. But the number one thing that Hana wants to do now that her dad is home is come out here and give him a big old hug. And he is ready for it because he's feeling so overjoyed because he's been working so hard to get this promotion so he can make more money for the fam so they can afford more kids, however many they need to have. So he's gonna give her a big old hug, and he's actually got a surprise for her and also Yume that he was springing on them now that he's got this promotion. So he's gonna give her a big old hug first and say, "Hi, baby girl. I'm so glad to see you." But he's going to reveal to them that, hey, I'm so glad I got this promotion. See, look, Kiyoshi's texting, but he's right there wanting to come over. It's a little weird. But he's going to reveal to them and say, look, fam, I'm so overjoyed that I got this promotion that I've been wanting so I can support the family. But now that we're all sitting together and, well, he's really just sitting with Hana now. But now that we're together, I just want to reveal that I've got a surprise trip I want to spring on you. And Hana is super excited for that. She's all like, surprise trip? Does that mean we're going to climb the mountain? Is that what you mean, Daddy? And he's like, you're just going to have to see. Maybe we are climbing the mountain. Maybe we're not. Who knows? Hiro's just going to enjoy his meal and keep them all guessing where it is that they are going to be traveling as they enjoy each other's company watching TV together. But this mystery does have Hana just really guessing and wondering, like, I wonder if we really are going to get to climb the mountain, and that anticipation is getting her really excited. Hiro is going to go upstairs and actually tell the big news to Yume now too. She's waiting for him out on the balconies because he had told her earlier that he had some big news. So she came out here and like, I'm ready to hear about the news. So he's telling her, he's like, it's so good to see you and I'm so grateful for you that you've been appreciative of me working late and not being mad. So now he's telling her like, look, I got the promotion and to celebrate, let's do some woohoo. So she's excited for that. She got all planned out yesterday with that lingerie and she's ready to put that lingerie to work to bring a baby into this family. So I'm gonna let them do that. And Yume is certainly satisfied with how that went. She is hopeful that this time it brought a baby to their lives. And so it's early the next day, and Hana normally likes to wake up early and just express her creativity on her creativity table. It's her special time early in the morning to be able to freely be herself and not feel like she has to hide or keep any secrets. She normally likes to draw things that she's thinking about or wishing for, and today I like to think that she is drawing an excavation to the mountain because she's hoping that's what the surprise is that her dad's going to throw on them, that they are going to be able to go to Mount Komorebi and do, well, the mountain at Mount Komorebi and do that hike. She's excited for that, and she's like, I'm hoping that's what it is. But the first thing in the morning before they go out to the surprise that Hiro has for them, and they are sleepy, they are tired from that little excursion last night to make that new baby. But honestly, like, I did this off screen, but Hana or Yume did get into gardening. That's the other thing she's been using to get her mind off things. She was sad about the baby not being a thing. But she's been getting really gung-ho into gardening. It's like another added thing in addition to knitting that she feels like can help bring in some additional income into the family. She's not, again, 100% privy to like any type of money troubles. With Hiro working so hard and her being a homemaker, she likes to contribute. So she started a little garden with some crops in that backyard. She's got some spinach and carrots and mushrooms. And then she's just been harvesting the fruit that grow on their pomegranate trees. And it brings them like an additional like good $300-400 a day, which they can certainly use that. And it's definitely going to be instrumental once this baby comes, them having this additional income. But she's really been enjoying it. She likes to be outside doing some gardening, and it just makes her feels like she has her own little job type thing going on too. So she's going to keep this up. But surprise, surprise, surprise! Hiro brought them to their surprise destination. So his surprise to them was to bring them to the onsen. And just look at this, you guys. This is gorgeous. I just love the scenery around here. It's so beautiful. But with Hiro working so many long, late nights, he was really thinking that I really need something that's going to relax my muscles, make me feel at peace and zen, and what better place than the onsen? So he kind of packed everybody up in the car and just like, they got here and he's like, ta-da, here's our surprise mini vacation or daycation. So they're only going to be here for the day. They're not staying overnight or anything. And he's excited for it. Yume is just excited. Yume is just excited to be anywhere. And Hana's kind of like, oh, this is nice. She's a little disappointed, even though she's being silly now. She's trying to cover up the fact that this isn't really quite the surprise that she was looking for. She was so hopeful, especially since her and her dad had that conversation about climbing the mountain, that was what they were going to do. But it ended up being this. So she's like, okay, well, it's not really quite what I wanted, but I guess this is, something. Maybe this is just a step in that direction. And it kind of like stings extra because they're right next to the ski slopes. So it's almost like it's like your parents taking you to a movie and then they take you to a theater that has the movie you want to see, and they go take you to the theater right next to the movie you actually want to see. It hurts like that. But just look at them. Despite everything, they're super cute. Look at them talking and bonding. I just love this family. And I love Hana's little sunglasses on top of her head. She just has like a little bit of sass and attitude to her. I appreciate that about her. But they're just talking and catching up. He's like telling him about his work days and all the things he's had to deal with up until he got this promotion. He is living the life and feeling it. And of course, Yume's catching him up, on the house stuff. Like, yeah, I've got like so many fresh pomegranates from the trees and spinach. You wouldn't believe it. It is crazy. And Hana's like, quiet down. It's hot. But look at that. So they got a little bit of a moment alone. Hana went to go use the bathroom. And in that moment alone, they thought, hey, you wanna in the hot spring? And they normally wouldn't, but there's nobody else here, and they're just really feeling in the celebratory mood from Hiro's promotion. So they're like, you know what, why not? We are still trying to try it for this baby, right? So who knows if that last time took. This little excursion here in the hot spring couldn't hurt as far as getting that baby, so let's go for it. And that is what they are deciding to do. I love the final finale of woohooing in the hot spring. It's funny. And look, perfect timing. Hana comes in right at the end. But look, Kiyoshi is calling Hana, asking her if she wants to come over and hang out now. And I think this is the first time he's actually been direct about it and just asking her to come over. And she's like, I'm at the hot springs with my family, so I don't think I can. So she's gonna essentially ignore the text message right now. But this is starting to make her anxiety, her anxiousness about that whole thing amp up. she like doesn't know how to feel about it, and she's like, I don't know, maybe I should talk to my dad about it. I don't know, like Kiyoshi calls a whole lot, and it's just a little bit weird because we're not the same age. But they are done here at the hot spring. They're all going to gather up and go home now after spending the day here. They had so much fun too. Like, this was like the perfect relaxation spot for them to go to. Oh no, look! It's Yama-chan! So, I think it's too late for Yume to chat with Yama-chan, but Hana wants to just see Yama-chan. The perfect way for her to end this night is to chat with Yama-chan, get a little picture with him, because she's like, oh my gosh, Yama-chan, what are you doing out here? I don't know what's going on with that kid. Oh, Yama-chan's so cute. But she's gonna go and get a selfie with Yama-chan and do the mountain move. Oh, look at her doing the mountain move with Yama-chan. That's so cute. She's gonna ask for a selfie too before they go. Oh, look at that hip bump. That's so cute. I'm so glad that Hana got to see. Oh, and she got a simi from him too. Cute. I'm glad she got to see him before this little trip ended. But to put the final period on this day, they came home and gathered together to have a delicious warm hot pot, which is kind of redundant because they were at the hot springs and that was warm, but I don't know, they didn't get to have a family dinner the other night because Hiro was working late, so this seems like the perfect end for our little cute family here to just come home, eat some hot pot, and call it a day. But that is it, you guys, for this episode. If you haven't already, do hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, I know a lot of you guys watch and don't subscribe, but please do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified future videos, and of course also hit the like button if you like this episode. It just lets me know to keep making content like this. But as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Space. Girl, you told me that's what you needed. That's in my face. Yeah, 'cause you were coward and that was easy.